3, 2, 1, jump!
What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Tori and your girl Taya. What's up? We couldn't finish this rest of what video that we was just talking about. Or the camera ran out of space, so... Oh, well, never mind. We still know because the camera ran out of space, so we had to get the other camera out. So, we are going to talk to you guys today about depression.
Yeah. So, what brings up this subject is because one of our friends is going through depression. And it's getting the best of him. So, if this video can help save a life or help someone with depression, then that's what this channel is all about. And then on top of that, I saw on Facebook. I was on Facebook this morning, and I saw that a young mother took her life because she was battling depression. And what I want to say about that part is, for the ones that actually badmouth this woman for doing what she did, y'all wrong for it.
They come for y'all ass next.
Y'all wrong. Like, depression, you can't control. Like, depression is an illness. Just like cancer, heart defects, everything that is mentally and physically impossible to do, that's illness. Like, we don't know what that woman was going through. All we know is that she lost her battle with depression. Just like a... Hey.
I'm sorry, I just wanted to hold her.
Just like a person with cancer. If they lose their life, if they die, they lost the battle. It's not that they gave up. You know, it's not that they wanted to. It was too hard for them to continue fighting. You know, not a lot of people is...
Depression is mentally, physically draining.
Yes.
It's not all hee caca, all success. It's not none of that. It's at the end of the day, it's stress that takes over. It's stress, it's pain, it's trauma, it's multiple shit that takes over. And once it takes over, that ain't no, I'm gonna shake off. Especially, one thing I hate, like, don't get me wrong, I love black folks. I'm a black girl, period.
But some of y'all.
But I hate that old saying. Well, it's not old saying. It's like when I was young, I always heard, "Oh, kids don't get depressed. What y'all stressed for?" And so much of that make people think, "Oh, depression is a choice." No, depression is not a choice. Depression is something that comes with stress. It comes with irritation. It comes with constant trauma. It builds up. And when it builds up, it can whip your ass like a 380-pound bitch in the streets.
Like, and then y'all think that having kids solves a person problem with depression.
It don't. It adds on.
It adds on because especially when you're a single mother or a single father.
When you're a single parent in general, it doesn't matter if you the actual mama, the actual daddy, or the grandparent.
It just...
You gotta worry about providing for them, feeding them, make sure they good, make sure they okay, make sure they sick. You need to take off work, or if you need to make sure you get somebody, or if you gotta deal with them.
And not only that, but you also have to think about this baby life, this baby's feelings,
future, everything.
And you're putting your feelings down.
Right, you're not taking care of yourself no more, which gon' make more shit build quicker.
Not only that.
And you won't notice it.
Not only that, but you don't always have the help that you need or that's provided for that child. Like you're by yourself, especially if the child father does not want to help you with anything regarding the child, or if they feel like, oh, since we're not dating no more, I don't have to worry about you or them, you know.
And the fathers that come along, they all say daddy.
But the thing is, like, it's not easy. Depression is not easy, and no one should take that lightly. Like, if you know someone that's going through depression and you decide to turn your back on them, and you was never their friend, you was never truly there for them.
Shit, you ain't even a foe.
Like,
the foe at least gonna check in and then it might just be to screw you more, but at the end of the day they gonna check in. Y'all just I ain't see nothing. I don't know nothing.
Thing is, like, a lot of people takes depression lightly, and it's not something that could be taken lightly. You know, if it can be diagnosed in the doctors or hospital, it's illness. That's simple as that. It's illness. Like, but the thing is, y'all called that young lady selfish for leaving her children behind. But the thing is, she ain't take her kids with her. She let them live instead of killing both her and them.
Which a lot of people do.
She chose to let that her babies live. Because she was dealing with it, not them. That doesn't make her selfish. You know, she stayed strong for as long as she can, but y'all can't expect a person to continue doing it when you don't have the help for it.
True.
Like, I'm not saying that baby probably didn't have a support group, but maybe it wasn't so often. You know?
Maybe family and friends she thought she could turn to.
Maybe they was
wasn't listening or just didn't give a fuck.
Like, I'm not gonna say what her family was doing, but all I know is from what the baby said on the post is that she needed help. That's what she needed. Like, and for the ones that bashed her, y'all can't put yourself in her shoes. Y'all can't do that. Like, let me know if y'all could do her struggle that made her go to the point of no return. Let's see if y'all can handle what she could do. Because not everyone can handle another person's pain. Every person's pain is different. It's not the same. But that doesn't mean it's any less than what that person is going through. Like, pain is pain, but it's also is a different type of pain. Suffering is the same but different. Does not mean
people feel it in different ways.
Right. It does not make your pain any less than that person's pain. It just means that y'all both know what it feels like to be hurt and taken advantage of, or to be depressed. All that. Every ounce of pain the child know in this world, whether you've been through it, whether you didn't, whether you was closed off from it. Pain has its own way of finding a person. You can't choose not to be in pain. You can't choose not to suffer, struggle, or be depressed. It's not a choice. If it was, nobody would choose it. Because it hurts. It's draining, like she said. It's mentally and physically draining. Like, it's suffering. And then, like, for the ones that actually is going through depression, your day is gonna come.
The sun is better when you get to it. Just look up And what bullshit?
You know, it's this thing I saw on Facebook. It says suicide is never the answer. You gotta outlive your enemies. I actually like that. You know? I actually do. And you never know what tomorrow's gonna be like. Maybe it'll be better. And if it don't, there's always the next day. Life is a battle. It really is. But it's your choice on whether you want to face it. It's not up to no one but you. And how you want to face it. Life has so many bumpy roads, you know? And the bigger they get, the greater you will get. Like when she gets into her depressive little states, I talk to her. You know, and I say, you know, God knows what He's doing. You know, and what I always say is, God put His strongest warriors through the toughest battles. That's what I always just say. That's what literally gets me going. It literally does. And also, keep your head up so you don't miss the sun when it shines. That's one of my sayings too. I used to say that a lot when my dad used to get depressed about everything not going how he wanted it to. And I used to say that. And, you know, and I used to say maybe it wasn't meant for it to happen right then. You know? And, like for me, I've been dealing with depression for as long as I can remember. And there has been a lot of times.
I was just turning my phone. We had a video up earlier.
There has been a lot of times where I wanted to give up.
You know, she almost did. I had to slap her side of the head.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, most definitely.
No.
Okay, keep going yourself.
That's what you think.
What do you think?
I don't know why she thinks that.
Oh, so I ain't never made you get better?
You ain't never slapped me in my head, nigga. Stop. But I got really depressed in August of last year. Because, well, no, it's still the same year, ain't it?
No, you got depressed last year and this year.
Yeah, August of last year, 2020. I lost my dad in a car accident. And I got really, really depressed because I didn't know that was going to be my last day seeing him. You know, when he walked out this house, I thought he was going to walk back in. But he didn't, you know. And I wanted to give up. I took time for myself. You know, I cried. I did all the bickering. I was went through all the stages of grief. And I literally said to myself, why does this keep happening? Why do I have to keep dealing with death? Why do everyone get taken from me so soon? You know, I said all of that. And then I got Shadow. And Shadow helped a lot in my depression time. She helped a lot.
My friend sound like him.
That was her before that.
Mostly simple, just because he'll come and lay on you.
No, that was before that. I already had them.
Yeah, but it's like you get ready to cry. Somebody come and just lay on you.
She was my main thing that helped me out of my funk. It was Baby Shadow. My boys, I had them all the time. So, they're my babies too. But when Shadow came, it helped. It helped a lot. But then this year came, and I lost my auntie. I'm not gonna say that, my second granny. That's what she really was, because she was my granny's best friend. So that made her technically my second grandmother, because she acted just like my granny. And she died in June of this year. And I lost it. And how I used to handle my depression before I met Tori, or before I went back to school, I used to drink a lot. I used to drink bottles. Like, when I mean bottles of Fitz to cope with my pain. And then what made me stop is that I went to school. I went back to school.
A dry campus.
I met my best friend. I met Tori. And I met a few of my brothers. But Tori was the main one that actually helped me out. You know? And don't get me wrong, I had a support group. You know, I had people in my corner. But
You comfortable?
not a lot of them. You know, everyone was dealing with their own sort of depression. Everyone was dealing with their own sort of pain. So I needed someone for me to help me. You know? And that's what Tori was. You know? And so, for the people with depression, you're going to get through this. You know, there's always another route than suicide. For the kids that's getting bullied, also, that's depression as well. There's always another way. There's always, I'm not going to say don't, but there's always ways to fight your depression and win. You know? Whether it has to deal with getting a puppy, getting a baby, finding a friend that can
We don't recommend having kids just to help.
I'm saying in general. Whatever helps.
Like, don't have kids every time you get sad.
No, I'm not saying that. But if God brings a baby into your life, or if you're pregnant, and that helps you, and you don't feel sad no more, you don't feel like taking
She got scared of her own reflection.
Taking it out on yourself or anything, then you're going a great route. If it takes you to find a person that can relate to you, I applaud you. And for the family that are going through the pain of the people that goes through depression, I feel for you. You know, that's the one thing I never experienced was suicide, of losing someone to suicide. I never experienced that.
Why should you leave it be?
And I don't want to, honestly. Because I don't even want to feel death of losing someone regardless. That hurts. I pray for y'all. I pray for the young woman's family as well. I pray for y'all strength and y'all well-being. I pray for her kids. Whoever has them, I pray that y'all treating them right and taking care of them, because that was her final wishes, was for her kids to be safe. So I pray that y'all honor her wishes. I'm not gonna say her name on here because I don't want to be disrespectful to the family. But if y'all have Facebook, and y'all should have already seen it. If not, then it's on Facebook. But I hope this message does reach out to anyone that's going through depression, and I hope and pray that it helps y'all. And just know that there is going to be a day for y'all. You're going to get through it. There's going to be a brighter day. There's going to be ups and downs. That's just what life is. But there also are going to be some beautiful days. You just have to know whether you want to see them or not. And I pray that you choose that you want to see them. And if you choose the other way, then
I hope you find peace.
I pray that you find peace. I'm not here to judge you. Not here to do none of that. That suicide is no joke. Depression is no joke. And I'm not gonna say what most people say. You do suicide, you go to hell. I don't believe in it. I honestly, personally, don't feel that way. I don't. But I pray y'all peace and everything, and I hope this message helps as much as I intended to. So, without further ado, love, this is the end of our video. So we will be seeing y'all. Without everything, good night, good morning, wherever y'all at. Good days.
Good time.
So be breezy, and we love you. Deuces.
Peace.
We out.